Right, I figured I'd jump on here a little early today. And the topic of today is learn to roll with the punches. And when people hear that term, or even when people use that term, rolling with the punches, you automatically think of fighting. And that's probably where it came from. But it's other ways to use this terminology, it's other ways to implement this in your life. But for right now, how many of you have been punched in the face? And I mean like literally punched in the face, like somebody physically trying to hurt you, punch you in your face. Like how many people have experienced that in their life? For me personally, because I was in combat sports, I've experienced people trying to punch me in the face. I've experienced being punched in the face. And because I have a martial arts background, even not in the ring or the cage, I have been punched in the face during training. I've been actually in street fights. So I have been hit a lot of times. I have been hit, punched in the face a lot of times. But not to brag or not to boast, I have never been knocked out before. In fact, in my 12 plus years of combat sports, I can only remember being knocked down once or twice. And I say this because in training for combat sports or training for martial arts, I learned to roll with the punches. And with rolling with the punches, mean a prime example of this, if anybody watches boxing, even if you don't watch boxing, everybody know who Floyd Mayweather Jr. is. And he does an excellent demonstration of rolling with the punches. He does the Philly shell, he rolls his shoulder, and he comes back with punches and things of that nature. It is very hard to hit somebody that rolls with the punches. And rolling with the punches for me is something that I did well in combat sports. It's something that I was able to take from combat sports and translate that into my life. And I know, again, when you hear the term roll with the punches, you automatically think of fighting. But in all the years that I fought, in all the years of combat sports and all the years of training, I have been hit hard, but I've never been hit harder than I have been hit with real life experiences, with real life events. Life hits way harder than any person can hit you. So I learned to use rolling with the punches, adapt that into my life, and learn to roll with the punches with the things that happen in my life. With the things and events that occur in my life, I roll with the punches. And what that looks like, it all has to do with how you respond and how you react to situations. When somebody in real life in a combat sport throws a punch at you, your reaction to roll with the punch, you will have to roll in the direction that the person is throwing the punch to connect you with. So if it's coming from the left side of my face, I will roll to my right to roll with the punch. Because if you roll into it, you probably get knocked out. So you're rolling away from the direction that the punch is going, and you're rolling away from all the power. It may hit you, it may graze you, but you're taking that impact and it's rolling off of you. And then you respond. You respond by coming back, probably with a punch, probably with a roll in the other direction, depending on what's happening in the situation. But you have to respond, you have to react and then respond when you're rolling with the punches. And that translates over into life. When situations happen to you, you can react to what's happening to you in your life by understanding what's happening to you in your life. If your house burns down, you have to learn how to absorb that knowledge, react and respond accordingly. You do not hold on to it, and you do not let it bubble up, and you do not let it overtake you, and you get stressed out and bogged down by these feelings, thoughts, and emotions that may occur. And another thing that you do when you're rolling with the punches is transmute and transfer. And transmute means to change in form. So if somebody is throwing a punch at me, if somebody is saying negative things to me, that is negative energy. If somebody's trying to hurt me, if somebody throws a punch, again, they're trying to hurt me in one way, shape, or form. If somebody says something bad about you, if somebody is talking down about you, they're trying to hurt you. What you need to do is transmute that energy. You don't absorb the energy. You don't take in that energy because it's negative energy. You transmute the energy, turn it into good, positive energy, and you can give it back to the person. In fighting, it looks a little different because if you try to punch me and you miss or I roll with the punches, I'm going to punch you back. And that's me transmuting your negative energy, turning it into positive energy for me to use against you. In real life experiences, you will use it in a positive way. If somebody's talking down about you, you just take that energy, turn it around, and you can compliment that person. You can turn it around and try to have an open, thoughtful conversation with that person. Things like that can diffuse disagreements, can diffuse misunderstandings. So you're taking that negative energy, no matter where the negative energy is coming from, you're transmuting it into something positive, and you're transferring it back in either into that person or transferring it back into your situation to create a more positive, harmonious situation for yourself. So again, when you're rolling with the punches in life, you can react and respond and react, or you can transmute and transfer. And all of these things help me in my life while dealing with having these experiences in combat sports. It taught me how to deal with experiences like this in real life. I'll say this real quick. Like, one of the best things that I took from competing at a high level is it taught me how to deal with adversity. Dealing with adversity in the ring or the cage taught me how to deal with adversity in life. And one way that I dealt with adversity when an opponent was pressuring me, was throwing punches at me, trying to knock me out, trying to pursue a win or a victory, I rolled with the punches. And by rolling with the punches, I transmuted his energy, transferred it back, react and respond accordingly in order to come out victorious. So these are just some of the things that we need to learn how to do. I know everybody's not a competitor. Everybody's not a fighter. Everybody does not understand rolling with the punches in a fighting aspect of things. That's why I wanted to talk about it, how it can transfer into your life in situations. So please just, if you didn't understand it, rewatch this video and understand what rolling with the punches in real life can look like. Understand how you can use it in your life in every situation, no matter what it is. Life hits hard. Like I said before, my opponents hit me. I've been hit before. I've been hit and hurt before. I've been knocked down before. And that is life. I've been knocked down in life a lot. But through adversity, it shows who you truly are. And when you rise back up after you've been knocked down, you will learn, obviously, not to stand there and take that shot the same way you took it. So you will learn how to roll with the punches. But I will hope that people don't have to learn the hard way how to roll with the punches, and just take a little bit of this advice, see how it works in your life, adapt it to your life, make it work for you. You don't have to do everything that I said. Just see what works for you, because what I do one way may look different to you or may work differently in your life. So just take a little bit of that, a little bit of what I said, and see how that starts to translate and manifest into your life. And again, if you guys have not caught my course on udemy.com, I do have a course. It is a breathworks course. It's called Breathwork is the Best Work. And it's a course on breathwork. I have 3 foundational breathworks in there. And at the end of the course, I have a meditation for you guys to take. The meditation and the breathworks help you relieve stress and anxiety in your life. Right now is a very strenuous time for everybody in society, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter if you feel like you're on top of the world. Some things do get us stressed out. So in order to combat the stress and anxiety, I created this course. Again, it's called Breathwork is the Best Work. It's on udemy.com. If you catch this on Facebook and YouTube, I will leave the link down in the description. If you catch this on Instagram, the link is in my bio. Go check the course out. You can preview the course before you buy the course. And if it's not something that's going to work for you in your life, I'm pretty sure you know somebody that is going to help in their life. So please go check out that course and use some of this information I just gave you in your life and get back to me. Let me know how it worked in your life. Let me know if it worked at all. And if it didn't, we can sit down and have a conversation about some things that may work for you in your life. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.